This is chapter 4, the body. So, the body. Spoilers, it's not his body. All right. So, so there is hope for little Will. That's good. That's great. And I'm glad that the three boys are now just comic reliefs, kind of, while Will is trapped in Silent Hill. So, we got to have some fun with the kids this episode. That was really nice. I appreciated the makeover, E.T.-ish montage. It wasn't a montage. It was a chain of sequences, and it was very lovely. Having that moment of Elle being a little girl for the first time. And, I don't think anyone should look too much into that. I think when you're a little kid and you're isolated like she was, I don't know, I can't imagine, but you might want to feel pretty every once in a while. You feel normal. That's the thing. Every once in a while, you just want to blend in, and I think that Elle has stood out for being bald, and she's already been called a boy and a freak enough, and she's just ready to blend in. And turns out she's actually still stands out because she's very lovely. So I don't think there's anything too much to read into that as far as like sexist things go. However, let's talk about Nancy and the scene with the mom and the police officers, because that was bull. Okay, I know why they were questioning her about about Barbara. Obviously she's the last person and her best friend that saw her. Sorry, finish your thoughts, Leah. She was the last person that saw her, was the first person to contact the house, to find out where she had gone to. So of course Nancy would be the first witness that I would speak. She's the first one on my list, and everyone else who was at that party. But that's the thing is, I didn't see anywhere in that. I get they needed to find out what the motivation might have been for Barbara leaving, because right now they think that she ran away. So if she ran away, what was the source of her argument with Nancy? And quite frankly, they just went too far. That's it. I mean, the questions leading up to it was just too far. Way too far. Inappropriate. Also, very chill mom, who I've appreciated so far, lost her chill when she got home, and I'm glad she picked it right back up. Like, she dropped it, but then she picked it right back up. She was like, I'm sorry, I said you could come talk to me about it, and I still want you to, but you lied to me, and you lied to the police, and that's what I'm upset about. And honestly, yes, from being the perspective of not having any kids, but I'm 30. I would want kids later, maybe, yes. But I have this feeling I would be more upset if my child just they weren't talking to me about it. I don't care if my teenage kid decides to start being intimate with their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I don't care. I really don't, as long as you care about each other, you've been together long enough, you want to try it, and you're doing it safely. So what would upset me the most would be if my kid were lying to me, doing it please, don't let me know when and where in details. I don't need to know that, darling. But you can't just stay out late and not let me know where you are. You gotta let me in the know. Like I said, growing up is hard. You need your parents to make sure they're there so you don't get in over your head. So, anyway. That was weird. But I gotta say, I love Winona Ryder every episode. And now that she has found the body, she's got that great, nervous energy. She's wide-eyed and she's so scared. And she's great at that. She's fantastic at that big face, crying, sobbing acting. And I love her for it. I don't know if you can tell, but she's one of my influences. I love her face, and I love her eyes, and I love the way she uses them. And I was a little afraid once we got some confirmation of Will, she would get a little too much, screechy, you know, it's not a movie, it's a series. And how long can you hold that timber right up? Oh, dang, girl, that's like, check your heart, make sure you're taking your blood thinners, because that's a lot of nervous energy. But when she saw the body, she just kind of went into investigation mode. She shut off, and I'm really intrigued to see where that's going, because I know she blew a hole through the wall, but I think we're gonna see less and less of that trembling, wide-eyed, I'm scared, I'm figuring this out motivation, and we're going to go into her and Hopper, hopefully, Hop the Cop, team up together a little bit more, since it seems like he finally is getting... No, he's always known. He's a really smart guy. Like, he's literally done everything in this episode, and the show, that I have to admit I would do. Because when he was questioning the guy I'm sorry, let me finish my thoughts on Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder, lovely. I'm so glad that, you know, that the argument in the street, she wasn't screechy. She wasn't like her crazy self that she has been so far. She has a purpose now. She will find her son. No one's going to want to help her now, because the body has been found, even though she doesn't believe it's his. So she must feel like it's just up to her. And I cannot wait to see Joyce do that, continue and grow. So that's exciting. And I just realized that I totally forgot to go to the bank before I have to go to town. So let's just keep this conversation going while I kick myself for being an idiot. Now Hop the Cop. I love that guy. Yeah, he had the conversation with the other police officer at the bar, and after he realizes that, okay, the normal autopsy man is not there. I'm sorry, I don't know the correct terminology for autopsy person, but the autopsy person was not there, and the person from the state was there. Oh, you mean that big bad government building? Yes. Okay. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Yes, it is, and he knows it. And he finds the cop that found the body of Will the first time and called it in, and he calls him out on BS, because he knows, I forgot what it was. He like knew the lay of the land. He knew. Oh man. Was I drifting out at that point? I don't remember. Shoot, what was it? Anyway, when I rewatch this later, I'll remember. But basically, he was like, no, that's not how that works. I know you didn't see. That's not right. And then the guy, I love that line. He like throws down his money. He's been caught in the lie. And he just says, "You ruined it, man. Yeah, like you ruined the game." That's what he said. Oh man, you ruined the game, God! And he just like walks out all pissed off, and that made me happy, because I was like, is that a meta joke? Because yeah, because now if Hop goes out and tries to follow you or beat your ass to get information out of you, and then what happened next? He went out to beat his ass to get information from him, and I was like, I love this show. That was amazing. Yeah, so God, I just love that. You ruined the game, like. Come on, dude. This is, to keep... But by the way, that very cliche, because it came after that amazing cliche line, like, something to the effect of, you just keep your nose out of this one. Like, mind your own business with this one, buddy. And, oh, man, it's so cliche. And then the very next thing was like, you're full of shit. And he just like, you ruined the game, man. Fuck you. And he just walks out of the bar. And I'm like... you really should go beat his ass for oh, all right. Okay. Yep. All right then. So I'm loving Hop. And then he goes, and God, he goes over to look at the body himself, because he doesn't think it's real either. He's believing Joyce. I really hope they, at least, I don't need them to hook up, but it would be nice for them to like see when they get back together and be like, I do believe you. So Also, this body's full of cotton, and it's not real. Yeah, that's incredible. I'm really excited to see how Hop gets out of the building, because did we see him get out? I don't think we did. He's still there, looking at lots of evidence that he should be scared of. So, and I just love that altercation with the other officer at the front gate. And he's like, you can't come in here, man. For real, like, don't hurt me. And then he hurts him real bad. It's great, just knocks him out. And Hop goes in there, cuts the body open. It is a stuffed prop. A very, very good stuffed prop. But it was really nice to see the acting from I need to learn his name. The guy who plays Hop that I love so much. To see him really think about Sarah. That's obviously what they were going for there with his approach to the body. It was really well done. This show does so many things well. I love the soundtrack. Occasionally, I like to call it Mittens music. Like whenever you just hear dong, 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 dong. Mittens, get off mommy's keyboard. So Mittens music comes on every now and then, and dong, dong, dong. Yeah, and I love it. I think it's great. And I'm still enjoying it. This was a fun episode. I'm ready for something really crazy to happen next. Let's find out what happened to Barb. Let's find out where Will is in Silent Hill. Yeah. So, and also that weird gooey portal where the red shirt got eaten. So, yeah, there's a lot of questions. So I'll see you next time. Bye.